When he was here in London just days ago in a conversation with us, Governor Mitt Romney said he didn't want to be critical of the president or be fashioning foreign policy, as he put it, while he was on foreign soil. He wrapped up a controversial visit to London and then left here for Israel. And tonight, the Romney campaign is doing a little damage control on the subject of foreign policy. Another lesson that the politics of the Middle East can be fraught for any American politician. It's where we begin tonight with NBC's Peter Alexander, who is traveling with Governor Romney. He's in Jerusalem tonight. Peter, good evening.
Brian, good evening to you from outside the Old City. Here today, Mitt Romney insisted the U.S. has what he called a, quote, solemn duty and moral imperative to prevent an Iranian threat to Israel.
We love you. Thank you. We love you.
Surrounded by a crush of Israelis and international press, Mitt Romney today made a pilgrimage to Jerusalem's Western Wall, delivering a prayer at one of Judaism's most holy sites, and later a warning to Iran.
Make no mistake, the Ayatollahs in Tehran are testing our moral defenses. They want to know who will object and who will look the other way. We will not look away, nor will my country ever look away from our passion and commitment to Israel.
Earlier, Romney's top advisor on Israel, Dan Senor, appeared to endorse a tougher policy toward Iran, insisting Romney would back Israel if Israel has to take action on its own in order to stop Iran from developing the capability to build a nuclear weapon. The campaign later released a statement softening that stance. During his speech to Jewish supporters and American donors, Romney said while no option should be excluded, he hopes diplomacy prevails.
We should employ any and all measures to dissuade the Iranian regime from its nuclear course. And it is our fervent hope that diplomatic and economic measures will do so.
The Romney campaign also hoped to exploit the at times tense relationship between President Obama and Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.
Governor Romney and Mitt, it's a pleasure to welcome you in Jerusalem.
With a photo op of the old friends who met at a Boston consulting firm in the 1970s.
All of the sanctions and diplomacy so far have not set back the Iranian program by one iota.
Declaring Jerusalem the capital of the Jewish state and vowing to move the U.S. embassy there, a point of contention to the Arab world, Romney has enjoyed a warm reception. But the Obama campaign attacked Romney for offering few foreign policy specifics and tried to resurrect Romney's missteps at the Olympic Games.
There are a few things that were disconcerting.
And I think it's clear that voters in this country wonder aloud whether Mitt Romney's ready for the world. And I think the world is not yet ready for Mitt Romney.
And with this visit, Mitt Romney is hoping to peel away some Jewish voters back home, voters, Brian, who overwhelmingly supported Barack Obama 4 years ago. After a fundraiser here tomorrow morning, he heads on the final leg of his tour when he will arrive in Poland.
And, Peter, I know there's some, let's call it some imagery that the traveling Romney campaign was forced today to react to.
Yeah, he was asked a question specifically about a new Newsweek magazine that comes out this week. This magazine has a cover photo of Romney, and it calls him specifically a wimp and asks if he's too insecure to be president. Romney was asked about that today. He said he hasn't seen the magazine, referred to a similar cover 25 years ago about George H.W. Bush. He said he was a pretty good president. He says he has never been called a wimp before and says he doesn't lose any sleep over the criticism. Brian?
Peter Alexander traveling with Governor Romney in Jerusalem tonight. Starting us off, Peter, thanks.